It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day for a neighbor. Can you be mine? Would you be mine? It's a beautiful day if you know what's good. It's a beautiful day if you're in the hood. Could you be mine? Would you be? Could you be my neighbor? Hi, boys and girls. Don't mind the monkey fit on a bit of a career change and career path, aka job hunt. Hence the fit. Nonetheless, hello, boys and girls. So good of you to join me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Little stain on the shirt. No problem. So, today's video is going to be called Total Recall. And this video was inspired by a conversation by a good friend of mine by the name of Deuce. Hi, Deuce. So, let's talk about it. Total Recall kind of stems from a movie from the 80s starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, to where he went to an establishment to get his memory erased or to kind of be put into a false virtual reality. If you haven't seen the movie, go watch it. It's dope. But the parallels between the movie and today, uncanny, right? So let's get into the meat of the video, right? Oh yeah, I forgot. And before I forget, please hit that like button, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and choose the option that best fits you. How about that? All right. And as we proceed, we're going to get into that deep shit. All right. So the reason why I labeled or titled this video Total Recall is because just like in the movie, today our memories have been repressed, or some may say they have been suppressed. So when you have memory repression or memory suppression, it happens in a region of the brain called the dorsolateral prefrontal cortex, and it's right up in here. All right. So how does memory suppression happen? Well, or repression. Well, if you look at how our brains have been trained since about maybe 15 years ago, following all the way up until the advent of social media and certain types of apps. If you look back at it in the form of a zeitgeist, you can see that the memory or attention span has been shortened and compartmentalized like a little 10 to 20 second segments. So now, since we've had apps like Vine, Twitter, Instagram, and even now YouTube Shorts, or just these little short clips, TikTok, all of these apps have been created for a reason. So it's not by chance that these apps just blow up. If you look at the similarities between them all, they all have that type of compartmentalized short attention span thing. This is why these apps get pushed and promoted more than other apps or other type of creations. You know what I'm saying? Because it helps the social engineering that seems to be part of some sort of agenda. Okay, so let's not get into conspiracy theories, but it's kind of safe to say once you start seeing patterns, right? So now that our memory or our attention span has been cut into little blocks of time, what this does is it it makes it hard to recall things outside of that block. So it's kind of like a blockchain. So you've only been focused for 10 or 20 seconds and next to the next thought. That trains the brain to not remember. Why would this happen? Why would this happen? Like I said, it seems like it's an agenda. And the reason why I started to key in on this, which I always have been kind of peeping this, right? I started to key in on it because they've been telling us certain things about the word I can't say because, my channel will get suspended. But you know the situation we're going through, right? And the things will be hella contradictory to another fact that they just said 2 weeks ago or 2 days ago. So not only in that situation, but just in politics or social engineering altogether. So people don't remember that they just heard something that contradicts this. And if they thought about it, they would not go along with the program. And that's the whole point. They're making it hard for certain individuals to recall. At the end of the day, this makes very complacent people. Because no matter what you dangle in front of them, they're going to pay attention. And you can just lead them like a swami. You know what I'm saying? You hypnotize. It's so easy to be hypnotized when your attention span is shortened. Pay attention. The whole point, man, is to regain those blocks and widen them because they have been shortened not only by psychological interaction with technology, but also by the foods, also by the drugs. The drugs work in tandem with the foods. The foods are no longer natural. All of this shit is GMO. Even your organic shit. GM the fuck. Organic. GM the fuck O. Alright? So you have all these things that are battling against you. So for my people who are quote unquote observant of life and existence, sometimes we get mad and upset of people who are not so much, but now I'm only putting this out there to try to have a little bit more compassion to our friends and family who are not as observant as you may be. Please do not get upset because it's hard. Even we all are subjected to this, even myself, and that's what I'm saying. I caught myself like, yo, I really can't maintain focus on this shit, Like I got a stain. That must have came from the sushi, but that's okay. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. Take this off real quick, yo. So, it's all good. But I just wanted to drop a quick video about the total recall, or lack thereof. Total recall. Trying to find some way to prop this tablet up. Tablet. Fucking tablet. I'm trying to find some here. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Or not. Alright. Yeah, so. But what can you do to fix it, right? What can you do to fix it? Couple of things. I'm going to just read off some things in Google real quick. Okay. Memory repression. Repressed memories is a controversial and largely scientifically discredited claim that memories for traumatic events may be stored in the unconscious mind and blocked from normal conscious recall. Of course they're going to say that because they don't want you to know that's what the fuck they're doing. So that's what Google says, right? Hella funny. but it is a medical term. Hella funny, right? Um, what causes memory repression? Scientists believe that supposed memories are created by a process called state-dependent learning. This is what I'm saying, interacting with with technology. When the brain creates memories in a certain mood or state, Facebook, Instagram, right, mood or state, particularly or of stress or trauma, those memories become inaccessible in a normal state of consciousness. See, we're dealing with the subconscious and conscious mind here. Um, Tips on how to recover from memory repression, the total recall, to regain total recall. One, automatic writing. Two, revisit past locations. Three, getting the help of an online therapist. Four, guided imagery or visualization, meditation. Five, hypnosis, meditation. Six, participation in a mutual support group, the dots. So on and so forth. So just to make a long story short, or a short story long, wrapping it all up, meditate, gain back. I'm looking here, I'm looking there, I'm looking there. Gain back your recall. It's imperative. You see what they're doing. They're making you, this is how they're dumbing you down. They're doing it on purpose. They're making us stupid so they can control us. Meditate. Focus. This is the time more than ever, because they're pulling out all their weapons, yo. All of them. You know what I'm saying? And as long as you can kind of stay in a tranquil peace of mind, then you should be okay. But we have to get there. Like me, I'm over here trying to, find another lane of income in a slave matrix. Not because I want to, but because I have to. But even as I'm doing it, I'm staying calm. So I don't want to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm staying calm. And I've never been at that place in my life before. It's never been really easy for me to, I guess, not stress or some form of stress, even though I know better. You know what I'm saying? It's not been easy. It's never really been easy. Like I would have to do it like, oh, I'm going to be cool. I need to go meditate now. But now it's almost an automatic. It's like an automatic meditation, because it's like, I guess my spirit guides or my ancestors or some force that's higher than me is giving me a very calming sense of everything is going to be okay. Even though I don't know how it's going to be okay, everything is going to be all right. And that's pretty much the message. It's going to be all right. No matter what it is that you're going through, it's going to be okay. Right. So, thank you for joining me, boys and girls, for my little trip inward. As I go inward, you go inward. We all go inward and meet at the same place because it's inward. And not the N-word for my N-words, but we go inward and word. You feel me? All right, I'll go. That was hella dumb.